YouTube land! We are starting at chapter 13. Detective Jowd got all the way up to 31 before he decided to join our side and stop his own death. Congratulations. He's not winning any Father of the Year awards. Now, we are continuing on, and we are visiting the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. This is the Justice Minister's daughter. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed coughing, and I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. I want everybody to notice something, though. We are 13 chapters in, and Cecil is still an amnesiac. His entire job in this entire thing is to become a non-amnesiac. Everyone else seems to happen a little bit faster. Now, our lovely Prime Minister's wife and our novelist. Hold on. I want to see if I can pull something off. And water. Alright, let's see here. My darling angel. Oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out and play and go out into the night and to play? A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. Bing! I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. Bling. He said he wanted a new lighter. But that's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here is to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Mama? Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Amelie. I hate you. It looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but still relieved all the same. There's another lucky development, too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now, if I can just make use of that feeling somehow. That would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Oh no, they are. They are. Alright, I need to go here. Now, where can I get to? Oh boy. I can light the lighter. Okay. The phone! This would have been so simple. Amelie, I told you, you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Amelie. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. Right, you guys need to hear about the weird novels. What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? I hate you! No, maybe... Carrot and Fox, I don't know if there's anybody in this story that's not stupid or an ass. I think the story depends on it. Eighth, you make your own conclusion on that one. We'll see you soon enough. There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father. I hate you! I can hear you, you know. She's been saying that all night. Well, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I know I have to do something so that about this lady so Amelie can call. Okay. So first things first. What's this valve do again? Right. That's what that valve does again. We're just gonna be a little weird here and just... Alright. I don't know. It's a little... Alright, I did promise that there was no death. Mild accidental partial lie. Alright, come on. Well, well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? Sweet dreams! Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? I have changed what I need to change. She's more powerful than I thought. She knocked a dog out. Looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side, too. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. Alright, let's see here. Swing harder. That'll be later. Yeah, that's how that works. We sure the rat's a hero. I'm sorry for not saving the rat. Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. Oh god, that's a little hard. Ah, yes. Please notice that we're going to be a little bit of a butt. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. boom, boom, boom. That has to be hell on her back. Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Trick time! I don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious. But now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. Mm-hmm. What a Nandi chandelier. Yes, yes. Up, up, up we go. And then... Isn't that nice? Sorry, I wanted to do it twice. This is a little bit more than a timing puzzle. That's twice she's managed to dodge like that. Who knew she was a dodging champion? I'm starting to get annoyed. Let me try that again. I'll get her this time. Not quite. I can turn the knob. Is it insolence or insulation? Whatever, I'll look it up tomorrow. Better not put the lamp out right now. I'll only pour oil on the flames of the anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Emily a chance to use the telephone, I have to think up a way of keeping her mother out of the way. I see. Moving on. Alrighty then. Can I reach anything else? Nope. Alright, come on. Alright, this is the control. I'm trying. There we go. Emily! Emily, help me! Mama! I'm sick. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Haha, here's to the weakness of my darling angel. Pling! That chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. What? What is going on here? Emily, look! Do you see this? Help me, please! I'm sorry. I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning. So I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too. Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father. Once we get the phone there. So I'm gonna do something a little mean, because we can. The rat is the hero of this chapter. I very think that he survives. Mama! What in the world is going on here? So, I don't think I killed anyone or anyone was dead in this chapter. What do you think? Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute. Yes. Don't you dare, Amelie. I won't have it. Bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. I'm sorry. It was actually the only way this gets solved. Hello, Papa. Amelie! Is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? But I heard they said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa! A birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama. Oh, your mean old Mama, I mean your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up, alright. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. Get me down! She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Amelie. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What'd you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's alright now. Oh, okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of a justice minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you. I love you too, Amelie. Good night, sweetheart. Mama? I'm sorry. My goodness, why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Amelie. I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels. That makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of justice minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very complicated. And difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You are growing up, after all. And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. What? Oh, maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that. Oh, okay. So, Amelie, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mama. Yeah, asshole. You have that about right. Do you think you could let me down now? You know, I would love to do that. But I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. And plop. Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. All of a sudden, everybody's getting along again. It's such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. Oh yeah, no, we don't get her down. We leave. Right now. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody is waiting for the prison van. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back. Mostly. But Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Dip-a-dip-a-dip-a-dip. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever, quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe. He still seems to be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is gonna happen. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you. For my daughter's sake and for mine. Dancing Camilla. Or Carbonara. Or whatever his name is. No need to thank us, Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question I can't help but notice. Your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Ah! Of course, there is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please, let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. Trick time! I wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Until we get her report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. This continued distress of the ministers is there really something more to it? Like the inspector in white said? Shoop. Boom. 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 Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you? Oh. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others. A manipulator. What's this? It's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister? Why don't you tell us everything you know, please? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. Let's start with the manipulator. Or do you want to start with Jowd? Yeah, I pick. Alright, we're going from top to bottom. I like top to bottom. There are some cases in this country right now that are under top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right, they don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office. And the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Jowd's case. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanela has been studying these cases. He has? Has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector, is the first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Amala? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory, too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? The minister's mistake. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here that can hear me, in this space of the dead, which does not let outsiders hear, has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that the Inspector Cabanela can hear this too. This man's hair is just so interesting. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake that I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it. At all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister, but I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that first hand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Judd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister? What's going on? This document? Hold on, this is... No, I mustn't sign it. Is nobody noticing him vibrating? Why? Wait, don't deliver that document. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. Fear, despair, and suffering. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated. My memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain. Idiots all around. Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanela's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a minister of justice, I couldn't admit to what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth, immediately I'm moving out. That's not the voice I just gave her, I realize. That's the voice she's getting in that cutscene. And then, with the kidnapping tonight, it was with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That is why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. Have a good sleep, Kierton Fox. So there's somebody else besides me with these powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from? Inspector Cabanela, this manipulator, is a ghost. A departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What? What did you say? Jowd, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit? Ghost? Gods in heaven. Excuse me, Minister, I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Goodbye. I randomly have a southern accent. This is Lynn. I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is kind of difficult to explain. Cecil, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Looks like your help is needed, Cecil. Yeah, I guess it is, huh? I guess so, huh? Trick time! To the park! Lynn calls, and I blind. I take off towards Timsick Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator. The person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Yes, he is. Finished chapter. Alright, you know what that means, YouTube land. We are going to end this here for now for you. Please have a good rest of your day or night or whenever you are watching this. Take care of yourselves, drink water, eat food, do something nice for yourself, and I will see you next time we continue.